Yo, it's your girl DJ Baby Blue Diamond, and you tune in to U3 Underground, Unsigned, and Unknown. Now, I've had SaySo on U3 with the podcast, but now he is solo dolo by himself doing some big things. But before we get into the big things, let's talk about the podcast. How is the podcast going? I know you've been having a lot of dope guests. Tell us a little bit about it.
The podcast going good, man. Me and Trude holding it down. You know what I'm saying? We getting them views up, listenership. We got a steady amount of views each week. It's growing on the growing. We hit 3K views. Shout out to that. Yeah, man, we growing, man. We got guests. We got more things coming next year, man. Let you know what I'm saying? We doing our thing. You heard me? Look, you see the brand up there? You feel me? Yeah. That's how we coming, baby.
Hey, what's up, Beezy boy? Thank you for tuning in. What
What
up?
up,
What up?
Busy?
What
My
up,
dog,
man?
Busy.
So, what else y'all got planned for FOH? Because y'all got a lot of stuff underneath FOH. You got FOH, you got FOH After Dark, and of course, you got the sports conflicts. So, tell us a little bit about the sports conflicts. Is it
Yeah.
conflicts?
I couldn't. Conflict of sports. I can't tell you nothing about that. All I know is that they need microphones and they need better quality on their videos. But besides that, I cannot tell you anything about conflict of sports. But Busy, he got a podcast coming out next year. He coming back.
What up,
Me and
DJ
my
True? I don't
brother.
know what you put on there, man. I don't know what them symbols are. But shout out to DJ
Yeah,
True.
anyway, me and my brother, we coming back with our podcast. Game time whenever the season start. FOH After Dark. I guess they got new castmates and new people. I
Yes, we
already
do.
know
We
about
got
that. I
some
don't know
new
too much about all
castmates
that.
coming
And
soon, so just make sure
yeah,
you stay
man.
tuned for that. This guy, boy, I came here to
Yeah,
laugh.
stay tuned.
Man. So you said you got more guests coming for 2022. It's crazy that you mentioned mics. Cause as a DJ, I got all these mics for my setup, DJ setup, but not my podcast setup yet.
hmm
That's crazy, right?
Now you fucking up. Nah, you fucking up.
I'm
Get
getting
your shit
there.
together,
I'm
bro.
getting there. I'm getting
All these mics, you ain't got no damn mic for your podcast. You sound like conflict of sports, conflict of everything. Just conflict of
there.
every
Conflict
damn
there.
thing to conflict with conflict. Shit. Yeah, man.
Man, but you just so not only are you a podcaster, you do a lot more stuff that most people might or might know. You do graphics too. So how'd you get into graphic
Correct.
designing?
The story behind me getting the graphic design is my brother, shout out to my little brother, Pushing Keys. He he was had this he got signed to this label called Precise Records in Florida, and like I'd asked this dude on MySpace who did graphics. I was like, hey man, how much you charge for graphics? And he told me like $100 and something. I was like, $100 and something for graphics? He's like, yeah. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna figure this shit out myself. So I just went on Kaizen and downloaded Photoshop. And then that was in 2007. And I just been rocking with it ever since. I just kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it. And I'm still ain't at the top of my, you know, graphic level, but I'm there enough to make a little bit of money here and there, do what I gotta do. You feel me? Hey man, look at me when I'm talking to you. Look at me, man. Man, look at me. Look at me.
I'm
Talk,
sharing
talk,
the link.
touch your phone.
I'm
Talk to me,
sharing the
okay?
link.
Look at
I'm
me.
them telling
Look
people
at
to
me.
tune
Look
in.
at me. Okay, just checking. You look at me. You ain't gonna be looking at the
I'm
phone when I'm
telling
talking
people
to
to
you. You gonna
tune
talk to me,
in.
goddammit. I ain't
I'm
everybody
telling
else. Yeah. Tell them to tune in. You share that shit. You gonna look at me when you're talking to me, buddy.
I am. I'm telling people to tune in. But I like
Yeah.
that because I
Yeah,
like that
man.
you. I
That's
like
what I
that
got
you
with
self
graphics, man.
taught like I am because it's crazy. My senior year of high school, I took intro to animation. I only took it because I needed to fill up my schedule. I was like, man, I ain't gonna use this. Let me just fill up my schedule. And then once I graduated, I was just like, you know what? It's kind of cool. Let me learn how to do some graphics on the side. So I just really played around with it for myself, not because I needed graphics, just to like play around with it. And then I slowly started getting serious when people hit me up for work, and I'm like thinking in my head, I don't really do this, but okay, let me try. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like that. I'm slowly getting there. I'm not at the top, but I'm slowly trying to get there. But I hate flyers. I hate doing flyers. I don't know why. It's something about flyers.
Oh
It's
man,
just,
hey, I don't like doing flyers. It's too many words. That's why you got a lot. That's a lot of text you got to put in there. That's why I don't
I
like
don't
doing
mind the
flyers either. I like
words.
just
It's
doing like,
more when I have to do hip hop flyers and they want like 50 to 100 people on the lineup, and that's when I'm like, how am I gonna fit 50 pictures on a flyer?
yeah, man, that's ridiculous. You got to be
I could do
realistic when
50
it comes to
names,
flyers.
but
Just be
50
like,
pictures and their names, and I'm like, nah.
yeah, that's when you got to charge for each flyer. You got like, I can do a flyer, but it's gonna be $25 a person on each flyer, and then they'll get their
Yeah,
shit together. That's how
that's
I
the
do it. I don't
trend.
be doing.
I noticed that that's what people doing nowadays. Each personal flyer. I'm like, I'm not doing that either.
Mhm.
That's a lot of work. You know,
Shit, if you
especially if
getting
you're not the
if
headliner.
they
I
oh,
feel
it
like
ain't
if you
shit
get
just
the
to take.
headliner, you should not get your own personal flyer if you're
Nah,
not the headliner.
it ain't shit to put somebody on a flyer. You just keep the main flyer and just switch the pictures out, and that's shit. That's $25. It ain't shit. It ain't shit to put a picture out on a flyer. So everybody
True.
different. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
That is true. But I noticed that's what's going on nowadays. A lot of people like doing that. But besides graphics, you
Right.
have your director's hat on. You are a director. How'd you get into
Mhm.
film? Because you do podcasting, graphics, and film. They kind of all go hand in hand. But how'd you get into film?
I got into film because we've been doing like skits and shit. Me and my brother been doing it, but I got into the real film production when DJ Trude he wanted to shoot a music video for a story about his life. He wanted to do a song about it, but like I was like, man, you know what? Let's just do a movie. He was like, dope. Let's do that. And I was like, cool. Well, my first movie I shot was Going Through It, which was horrible, but we made it do what we do. It was good enough. And then we did Still Going Through It, and that was great. And then we did a project, like a video music project, but it was a short film called Better. And like we took like a shit. I took a 5 year hiatus after that. Like I just shot this movie in October, unexpected, coming out next year. Don't know when, in January sometime. But yeah, man, we've been me and DJ Troop, man, and my brother. Once we put our heads together, we can create some shit. You know what I'm
So
saying?
who mainly writes the content for your videos?
For the videos or the film?
For the film, both the videos you started doing before you did the
Oh,
film.
we don't. We like me and Derek. We don't actually write scripts. We come up with ideas and summaries, and we just put it like in. We do scene by scene. We probably write the scene down, and then we get our actors just to improv. We say, okay, in this scene, you could be doing this, you could be doing that, and they just basically improv off each other, and they just feed off each other energy, and they just act to what we tell them to do from the summary, and that's how we do. But like we come up with the storyline, like we just be talking and just be chilling. Me and this gonna be on the phone so much, we just be coming up with ideas and shit, and we just get it popping like that. And that's how we usually come up with our films. Like we both creators, so like once we create things, we can bring them to life since we got the luxury to do that. So like that's what's dope about it when you got two creative people. Well, I'm gonna say three creative people just coming up with ideas, and I got the talent to create that shit. So that's dope to me. So that's how we come down. That's how basically our storylines come down.
Now, Unexpected is not a comedy film, but it does have a little comedy here and there probably. Now, are you gonna come out with a film that's mainly comedy? Because I know you are a very funny person. You just know how to make people laugh.
That's what I do, man. But yeah, like originally I wanted to do a comedy film with a guy that used to be on our podcast. I ain't gonna say his name, he ain't getting no fame from me. But yeah, I wanted him to star in it, and I wanted somebody. Remember Ava from the FOH After Dark? I
Yeah.
wanted her to be in it, and I wanted it'd been it was gonna be a romantic comedy. I wanted to do that, and like I had an idea about it. I was gonna get some people out here in Atlanta to do it. Like I had the whole big idea, and like once people just started like not just talking to people, it's just like, hey, I guess I can't do that idea no time soon. So, and when we came out Unexpected, Unexpected was written 5 years ago. We wrote that 5 years ago, and we even have like a writing. We even have a storyline. We just had characters and what their role was in the film, and then we had probably like two scenes, and then after that we just kept flowing and kept flowing. Cause like shit, we wrote this probably 2 weeks before we shot it, and that was came up with it. And that was it. You know the
You
shit. You
said
know. Remember.
you said Unexpected was
You
written
know.
five
Remember
years
you.
ago. Why'd you decide to film now? Why'd you wait so long after you wrote it? What was the?
Well, to be honest with you, it's your fault because you were supposed to come out there that weekend and we could do the podcast. So you didn't come. So the reason because that was the reason we was going to film the movie. So you could come out there so we could do the podcast, but you didn't come.
Don't
So
blame
but
that
that's
on
not
me.
the
You
main
wrote
reason.
this movie 5 years ago, though.
But we wouldn't go film it until the podcast was brought up. We ain't even thought about doing the movie until the podcast, the after dark, and everybody meeting up and doing the podcast. That was the main
That's
reason we shot the movie was because of the podcast. Because we had to
oh,
make the
no
we
one
wanted to
told
have
me
people
that.
there to film
I
the
just thought
movie.
it was a game
Man,
night.
shut
No
up!
one
You
told.
know a month in advance
No,
any
no
damn
one
night.
told me that we
So
were
you just
shooting a movie all like that. I just thought it was going up there for a game
no,
night and
no, it's not
networking.
about the movie. It was about the podcast originally. It was about we added the movie in order to shoot the podcast. The podcast would have something to
Oh,
do with the movie. It was going intertwined in a way. You feel me?
I
But
did
you
not
know
know
what I'm
that.
saying?
I
Like,
did
yeah,
not know that.
yeah, yeah,
I did not know
yeah,
that. Well, let's talk about the
yeah.
process of you shooting the movie. How did you get these actors and actresses? DJ True, do you want to join us? You got so much to say in the comments.
Nah, let a
Trying
nigga stay where he at. Don't worry about it.
to- I'm joking.
What you
How'd
say?
you get the
Say it
cast for
again.
this movie? He
Oh
already
man, that
interviewed
was that
one
that
yesterday.
was
No,
the
not
cool
yesterday, Monday. Mr. Philip
Philip,
Hodge.
Philip, Philip. Shout out to Philip, man. That was like probably the most craziest God fulfilling unexpected thing to get the cast because we just put the cast on Instagram
Did you have a
and
lot of
like
people submit?
yes and like usually we only posted it on Instagram, mind you, but somebody took our post, and posted it on this platform on Instagram called Industry Thursdays, and we didn't know that
Ooh.
until like Sunday. We didn't know that until Sunday, and then but we figured out. Then somebody posted on a website called allcasting.coms, and we started getting submissions after submissions after submissions after submissions. We was like, God damn, we're getting all these emails from. Like, where is this coming from?
That's
And like, then
good.
I say, man, it's from a website. And then I just went, yeah, and then I just went be nosy one day, and I saw somebody submitted it. I was like, who? We didn't do it. Me or Derek ain't did it. So whoever doing that, shout out to you, man. The second time you did that, appreciate that. And like
Yeah,
everybody
shout
that
out, shout
auditioned did
out,
a good
shout out.
job, man. Like everybody that auditioned did a dope ass job. But like I made room for everybody, but like everybody didn't respond. But everybody who responded and everybody who wanted to be a part of it and responded at a decent time, they was a part of my film. And like the film just originally supposed to have 5 people, but we ended up having 9. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I made room for everybody. So yeah.
As a director, are you ready or do you want to shoot a sex scene? And how would you want to shoot it?
Hell yeah, shit. Like my second movie, if you go watch it, like it wasn't a sex scene, but it was like leading to a sex scene. Like my brother and the lady who was playing the part, like they was still going through it on YouTube right now. Go up to 32 minutes, you'll see them on the sofa kissing. But like as far as they're supposed to have a sex scene in this movie, but like I always tell people when we shoot films, like I got this from my twin brother. He always will say, "Hey, this scene requires this, but we won't tell you to do nothing you're not comfortable with. Whatever you're comfortable with, that's what we go do. We like to make the actors and actors feel comfortable with scenes, even though it might require like some type of touching or feeling or whatever. But we always tell them if you're not comfortable with it, we won't do it. That's just like us being professional and us just trying to make everybody comfortable. But at the same time, if I had to film a sex scene, oh yeah, I'd film a sex scene. I'm not a film sex scenes. I watch a lot of movies and like how the angles and close ups and far ups. Yeah, I would shit. Yeah, from a sex scene. I go by professionally, and if I ever had to shoot like a original, like a real sex scene, like when it comes to like getting it on, like I would honestly, for what scene one, I would set the camera up, and I would say, "Do y'all thing," and I would leave. And then like for close up scenes to like with hand movements and kissing and rubbing and touching, I would have to like film all that, get close on that. But as far as like getting it on, I'll leave the camera like, do y'all think that's at this stage in my life. Now when I got a big
Do
production,
your
I'm sure
thing.
it'll be different. But like at this stage in my life, I just set the camera, say, do y'all thing, I'll be back. And then I'll tell them how I want it done. I guess they'll feel comfortable with each other and do what they gotta do. But that's how I would do it now. But as far as like other scenes, I would Be professional about it. I ain't no pervert. You know what I'm saying? That's how I
Are
do.
there any now I know there's a lot of, I won't say old school directors, but there are a lot of directors that have been in the game for a minute that I know you probably look up to. Are there any new directors that coming out that you look up to that we should be looking out for? I think we lost him. He's a little frozen. I don't know what's going on with his little system today. Usually he got it together. He talking about me getting it together. He ain't got it together tonight. I don't know what's going on with SaySo. Hopefully he comes back. He probably should. Beezy Boy said no. I don't know what you're saying no to, Beezy. Don't know what's going on. Don't know what you're doing, SaySo. He's a little frozen. Maybe he'll come
Hey,
back.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. You hear
There you
me?
go. Yeah, I can hear you.
Man, damn cheap ass internet. My bad, man.
like my podcast, people always telling me
All right, now
still
what
in
you said? I'm
Wi-Fi.
sorry.
No, I said I know there's a lot of
Nah, this
directors
my
who've been in the
Wi-Fi
game.
just fucking cheap.
I know there's a lot of directors that have been in the game for a minute that you probably look up to, but are there any new directors or young directors that you look up to or that you kind of following that's coming up?
I look up directors upcoming. No, I look at F. Gary Gray. I look at Will Packer. I look at Steven Spielberg, Michael Bay. Like as for new and upcoming, shit. Whoever directed that show with Michael B. Jordan Without Remorse. I like his angles and shit like that. And whoever directed, I forgot the dude name, Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I like the transitions and like his directorial setups. But as far as like directors, I just look at, I don't even look at who directed it. To be honest with you, but I like Michael Bay. But anybody else is just F. Gary Gray besides him and Will Packer. That's about it. Like I don't really. I'm trying to create my own lane and stay focused and just learn from experience, basically.
Okay.
You feel me?
Now you have a movie coming up soon next year, Unexpected. Are we gonna get any
Mm-hmm.
sitcoms from you? I can see you doing a dope little funny sitcom.
Like me being in it or me producing it and directing
Both,
it.
both being in it and producing it
Um,
and directing it.
like I said, I got a lot of freaking ideas. The hard thing about it is, nigga, I ain't froze no more. I'm still froze. You can see me. I'm
No,
not
you're not.
frozen.
No, you're not.
Okay.
He just
Well,
late.
yeah. Anyway,
He
all
ain't
right.
frozen.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Yeah. Cause I want, like, we all got ideas and we want to do skits, but it's just to get people to do these things. That's the hard part. It's like
Well,
the
I'm gonna make
most
it up to you. I'm gonna plan an event. Y'all
only.
can come to Texas, and I'm gonna make it up to you. We're gonna shoot a short little film. I'm making it up to you.
That's dope.
Look,
Cool, cool.
fool, I just told him
Yeah,
earlier he
that's
needs
fine.
his own show. Yes, you do need your own show. Yes,
Yeah,
young
like
lady.
I said, I wanna do like a YouTube version, like in living color or like the Chappelle show. I wanna do something like that, bro. But like I said, you gotta have people willing just to do it. Like all my people not out here. Like Derek moved back, my brother live in Louisiana. Like I can't just, like, even though I met a dope cast out here who probably all willing to do that, but I work so damn much, I need time to do that shit. So like once I get in a position to have time, oh yeah, I'll do all kind of
I
shit.
feel
Trust me,
you.
shit. I like to work, man. So yep.
Well, I definitely will watch it. I definitely will support it. I'm gonna go watch them old movies you said are on YouTube. I definitely will because I do watch. And people say, a lot of people say I'm gonna go watch it and actually don't, but I actually do. I used to watch this dope series from Houston, Texas called Six. There's a
Mhm.
filmmaker down here who just dropped his own sitcom called Little Our Life is Shay Little. I've been watching that. His new episodes drop every Tuesday, so I watch that. So I'm definitely gonna watch Unexpected. So where can we see Unexpected when it drops? Where you gonna drop it at?
I'm gonna put it.
Amazon.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on Amazon Prime, Tubi, and wherever they stream movies at, wherever they allow. Cause like I know the website when it come out, you just gotta put it on all the platforms that's available. I know it can't go to Netflix, but like Tubi, Amazon Prime. Black's film, flicks, whatever, all everything, Fire Stick, and I'm putting on all that shit. So I just yeah, man, check it out, man. It's gonna be dope. I'm in the process editing right now. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
It's
let's talk about
hard, but
that. You're in the process of editing, so are you still looking for music, or did you find enough music? How
yeah,
did the music
yeah,
submissions
hell
go?
yes,
What kind of music are you
hell
looking
yeah.
for? Let people know. Talk to us. Tell
I'm looking for
us.
all type of genres, all type of genres of music, man. I want like background music, you know, like something like it could be like you're in a cafe or like a serious. I don't. This is what I don't want. I'm gonna let everybody tell y'all that I have enough. Nigga, I'm gonna kill you. I sell drugs, motherfucker, pussy. I don't need that for the movie, okay? I don't want that. I have enough of that. I'm done with that. Like,
Let your
if
foot
y'all, I'm serious. Like the movie, I want R&B. I want soulful singing. I want songs with passion. I want like smooth transitional songs to
I know I
like
told
where it
DJ Truth
flows
I sent
good.
somebody your way. I don't know if y'all gonna use this
Yeah,
music
yeah,
or
I
not,
heard
but I
that
heard
was
it and I felt
horrible.
like it might
But
be kind of
they
dope.
yeah, well, it was different. I heard it. It was real different, but it don't fit with the movie. But I'll put it somewhere because he submitted it. Because anybody who submitted, I'll put it somewhere in the movie. But like,
Yeah, I
I'm looking
think
for
it'll
more
work
like
in
a,
some kind of
you
movie.
know,
I just
like
didn't know what movie. I was like, it works in some kind of movie when I
yeah,
heard it, and
man.
it's
It might
crazy
not
because
work
I heard
out,
it on
but
a
hey,
music review show. I was a guest on a music review show, and this guy submitted it and played it. I was like, I know someone that's looking for music. I'm gonna send you the information.
oh yeah,
So
I'm talking
that's
about,
dope. So you heard him. Do not
something
send no
different,
more.
man.
I'ma kill somebody music. Send some R&B, soulful, neo soul.
Oh,
You heard that
yeah,
straight from his mouth. And I'm definitely
I'm
gonna
gonna
share
fuck
that post
somebody. I'm
again
gonna take your
and
bitch.
tag some people in it so they can definitely submit some music. What's next for you, Say
Oh
So,
yeah.
besides the podcast? What is next for you?
What's next for me?
For you, besides the podcast? Because you
Just to
told us
be
about the
successful.
podcast. What else you got going on? 'Cause I know you do a lot.
Uh,
Do you still manage
I
artists?
do a lot, man. I'm a dad. I'm a husband. Yeah. I still manage Poppy. Well, off and on, but I still manage Poppy. But like, I like whenever he needs something, all I can do for Poppy is what I can do for Poppy. Like I can, if he asks for a graphic, I got him. If you want a video, he got to come to Atlanta. If he need a song put online, I'll do that. That's as much as I can do
Got
for him out
you.
here, because
Yeah,
I'm not in the space or the financial place to even put all my energy into something. Like I said, like I got a job, I'm a husband, a dad. I
how do you
work.
manage all that?
I got this film. I got a podcast. Oh, it's easy. Whatever the goal is in life you're trying to succeed to, you stay focused. That's it. And like ain't nothing gonna distract me. Like that's part of life. I have to, I'm not gonna go into life knowing what's gonna happen. If I had all the answers, I wouldn't. I would shit. Wouldn't even be talking to you right now if I had all the answers. I don't have
Yeah,
all the answers. I gotta learn through experience, man. Everything I go through is an experience. I don't know shit. I don't know nothing. So I just gotta keep on going and learn from it. Because once I get that, because I know the goal, I know what I want out of life. I know what's the main goal. Is not just like to help people and to put people on, but at the same time, I gotta take care of myself first.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta get right. So like once I'm there, I'm there. So that's the goal.
I don't know. I don't know how old your kids are, but do you see any of the music, entertainment, or acting bug hitting any of your kids?
I only got one. I
No.
only got a daughter.
Yeah.
But like my wife got I got a a bonus daughter, but she's grown. She's about to be 21. My daughter, she has a niche for watching movies like me. She's just like her dad. She computer smart and whatever. She critiqued my movie. She's like, oh, this, that, wrong. She's smart. But as far as acting, she probably would be like more like me behind the scenes, director, she's probably telling people what to do or just giving advice. But like, as far as like being in front of the camera, I tried that. I try to put her like in some extra shit. I try to like do all kind of stuff. I tried. So but she not yeah. She more of a she's a gamer. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Now, dead or alive, are there any? Oh, how can I spell that right? Soon. Trying to update the banner. Dead or alive, is there anybody you
Yeah.
would love to do a biopic on, or direct their biopic?
Will Smith.
Really? So, are you that one that think Will Smith is a better
Yeah.
actor than Denzel?
I don't think so. I
Oh,
just read his book, so like
yeah.
his book was so dope, and like because I had read the audio book, and like the way he was talking about it, as he talked about it, I would see it, and I'd be like, oh, bro, I can just see myself either being a part of it or like having something to do with it. But it would be him. It would be my dad. I would definitely do a biopic about my dad because he said he got some cool ass stories that like sound like a fucking movie, and it's like dope to see like
Oh, I think he's frozen again. Shout out to DJ Truth for tuning in. Unexpected mixtape coming soon. DJ Truth is one of the people that helped found the FOH brand. If you do not know, so go ahead check it out. There you go. He back.
I'm back.
You back.
Yeah, man, fucking stupid ass internet. But yeah, I said my dad. I would definitely do a biopic about my dad because he's like one of them OGs. He got like a lot of shit that happened in the '70s and shit. So like, I would definitely do a biopic about him, and I would do a biopic about my twin brother. Like football career. What if he made it to the NFL type biopic? Because we talked about that already. That would be something cool. I would do a biopic about me
So
once
would
I
he play
feel I'm.
himself or would you play your brother?
I would let him play himself, well, his older self. I would let him play his older self. Like I'll let him do that, but that's like a $20 million budget film to what I got in mind. So it's like I'd have to get, I'd have to be there, be there, be there. So not even $20 million.
Besides
I
your
like I
now, if
do.
someone did
I can
if someone did your biopic besides your
go
twin
ahead. I'm
brother,
sorry.
who would you want to play you?
Me? Shit, I don't know. I don't know. Shit. I'm not biopic worthy yet. Shit. I have to see strains of young
If you
actors grow up
were, I'm
and
just
and,
thinking,
and,
if
and be
you were,
worthy of playing me.
you never know. You
Shit,
could
I
be.
like right
You never
now
know. You
the
do a
only
lot.
person don't right now I don't follow too many upcoming young actors, so I don't know. Oh shit. The only
It
person
would
that come to
definitely have to be
mind is
somebody funny.
Miles. Yeah, the only person that would come to mind to play like a teenage version of me would be Miles Truitt. If you watch BMF, he playing
Yeah,
the skinny kid on BMF. It would be him
yeah.
because I met him personally, so like it would be him to play like the younger version of me. But that's about it. Like
Okay.
anybody else, like shit, I probably that's about it.
Now, as a
Yep.
filmmaker, and you said you love movies, so you see a lot of movies, you watch a lot of films, a lot of series. What are your thoughts when they? Because I saw this post recently where they're saying that the narrative, especially for the African American community, is drugs, sex, alcohol. That's mainly what you see, especially on Stars, especially with 50 Cent with the Power series, and then the BMF series, and then of course Snowfall. What are your thoughts?
I guess whatever makes the money for them, shit. That's how they look at it. They look at it whatever draws the audience and pays the bills. That's how I look at it. And at the same time, I'm serious. At the same time, it
Do you
got to
feel
be
like it's
interesting
making
because,
us look
like,
bad?
as
Because that's what a lot of
the
people are
black
saying.
community, they relate to drugs and dope, and it teach his own shit. Just they got white people movies. They don't say that about the Colombians or the Mexican cartel movies. They don't say, oh, that's all the cartels do is talk about drug and killing. But people interested in that shit. Like even white people, like with these crooked ass politicians and how they fuck over legally and doing shit like that. They don't say, oh, I'm tired of seeing a white man fuck over everybody. But like when it comes to black people, they want to quick to say, oh, I'm tired of seeing it. That's all we know. Just like that's all the cartels know. It's like that's all the white people know. That's all we know. And whatever the audience can relate to that's going to be profitable, we're going to film that. You think if Marvel didn't profit off of Marvel, they wouldn't keep putting out every fucking different Spider-Man every year? It's profitable. They're going to put that out. So whatever their audience is that's going to profit for them as a business, that's what they're going to put out. And that's just the way it is. Shit. But if you just want to shoot film for personal reasons, like I'm doing right now, like if I got something in my mind, I'm gonna put it on camera. And like it don't matter how much money I make, but when it comes to a budget for a film and profiting off that budget to get that money back and then some, You go do whatever they tell you to do or whatever makes the money. So I understand that completely. So if they want to be like, oh man, I'm tired of seeing that shit. Well, stop watching it then, because that's how they make their money. So because I don't think nobody want to actually watch a movie about kissing a baby or coming back home from the army or nobody want to see that shit. Or offense.
Since this pandemic,
I
I
don't know.
know that the social media has really, been the forefront of people way of living and life and the way they communicate with people day to day. How's your social media game? Are you on there a lot, a little bit?
Honestly, my social I honestly I don't post as much. I post a lot in my story, but as far as like on Facebook, I'm active because I just like family and friends being messy. But
Yeah,
as far as like Instagram, it's like if I'm not learning from it, I don't really care for it. Like I recently just started like unfollowing all kind of people that's not motivating me, that it's not inspiring me to do something. Like if it's just like females just twerking or dudes just flashing money or pointing guns, like I unfollowed all that, man. Even like blogs as messy, I unfollowed all that shit because I want to
I
like if it ain't
agree.
about film or profitable or podcasting or stuff like that, I don't. Like I'm not active on social media, but like I need to be when it comes to you having a platform or something. But
Yeah. I'm the
as
same way. I'm
far as like
slowly
me
trying to
personally,
be
my
more
personal
active
page.
and post more, but because I manage a lot of pages, it's hard to post a lot. But I'm slowly trying to get there.
Yeah,
Slowly trying to get there. But Mr.
yeah,
Say
it takes
So,
time, man.
say so, say so. Thank you for being on U3 again. But this time you are by yourself, showcasing what you do, because you do a lot. Tell people about the film one more time and where they can check it out, and give us all your social media so we can follow you and get updates about the film. I'll tell us the film page, the production page.
Okay, FOH Film Productions on Instagram. Y'all follow that. Thank everybody that was a part of the filming of this project. Shout out to Lauren, Chris, Philip, Mara, Kate, and Casey. What's her name? Michelle, Natasha,
Don't miss with
Lanier,
Chris.
my brother.
Don't,
Yeah, Chris, Lanier, Derek, Kyrie, my wife, um, Gabby. Um, Shout out to everybody that was a part of the project because, like I said, we didn't pay them. They just thought they just wanted to do something. So it's like that was dope to me just for them to take the time out these 2 days to come film. And look, we made a bomb ass movie, so y'all look out for that, man. Follow FOH Film Productions, follow SaySo Productions, follow FOH Podcast, follow. I would say follow me, but if you ain't want no graphics, don't follow me because I'm not gonna follow you back. Follow SaySo Graphics for graphic designs. Um, yeah,
FOH
man,
After Dark, sports
yeah,
content.
FOH After Dark. Don't follow them. But yeah, man,
Look, so
just
we getting it together. Well, I'm
yeah,
I'm
man.
getting them together. I'm getting them together.
Hey man, we can't get them. They can't get themselves together. You sure can't. So it's like, shit.
Miss
Hey
Old
man, but
Faithful.
shout out to everybody, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody doing something. Shout out to you, man, for getting my cast, reaching out to putting everybody on your platform and just taking
You
the time out your
welcome.
day
We
to
have
even
Chris
to showcase
tomorrow.
that.
Will be on our show tomorrow. Chris, like I love
I got
supporting Black
Chris. You
people
know what
who
I'm saying?
doing
Like,
positive things, dope things, and I want to support y'all. Y'all doing a great thing. I can't wait to see this movie. The trailer is out, so go ahead, watch the trailer, share the
it's
trailer.
on YouTube and also all the social media is on. Check it out, man. FOH podcast. You can go to that YouTube channel. Y'all can go to Say So Films YouTube channel. It's up there, man. So y'all check it out, man. Share that bitch. Share that bitch. Share that bitch. Because when they share, everybody's aware. So share that motherfucker.
I agree. Well, thank you, Say So, for being on our show again. Shout out to DJ
Thank
True,
you.
Easy Boy for tuning in, and it's your girl, DJ Baby Blue Diamond, and we are signing out.